Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my chat. It's Tell the Truth Friday. Everyone is welcome. Come one, come all. Just want to talk a little bit about some events that happened this week that I need to address. Want to address to content creators that seem to be bothered that I started a channel. I don't want to name their names, but I believe everyone knows who they are. This is my channel. I have every right to create a channel, express how I feel. That's why you have your channel, to express how you feel. No one can tell me how to express myself on my own channel. One of the content creators created a live, tried to summon me to their chat. No one summons me. I don't take commands and I don't take orders. I'm my own person. I'm my own person. And I will address the situation when I want to address the situation. You call yourself apologizing, doing all these million apologies, but your apologies are not sincere. Why do this live that you created on Wednesday, and then you shelve it, and hide the video? What's the point? You've shelved a lot of your videos. It's Tell the Truth Friday. It's time to tell the truth. Why did you hide all your videos? Why? What are you hiding? What are you hiding? Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I have proof. I have not emails. I have text messages. I have Facebook messages from you. I have a message from your son, one of your sons, who said you were in the hospital on Christmas, that you had not woken up from your coma. Now you want to say nobody knew anything. Come on now, people. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I have the proof on my phone. I have the messages. I have the text messages from you from Christmas. Christmas Day, the 25th. How you going to lie about that? You weren't in your quote unquote, and I'm going to say it, quote unquote, alleged coma, because you were messaging me via text. I don't care how upset you get. I don't care how angry you get. I don't care if you yell, scream, or holler. But you're not going to come to my channel, yell, scream, and holler. You're not going to do that, because I won't put up with it, and I'm not going to tolerate it. Why did you make a video about me? Why are you so pressed? Why are you so bothered? Because I'm telling my truth. Why? Hey, Vegas girl. I don't get. I mean, I really had to think long and hard this week what I was going to say to you, because I have a lot to say, but I'm trying to be polite. I'm trying to be very polite. Just the last video this past Wednesday that she did, she hid the video. The video has been privated, just like all the other videos that she's hiding. She privated all those videos. She's got like 11 or 12 up, but all the proof that's needed, she has privated. All Everything about being in the hospital, walking, feeling the toes, all those have been removed. I'm just addressing her video that she did on me from Wednesday because I was never able to address it. Hey, Stephanie, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. But yeah, I don't understand why these ladies are so pressed and so bothered by me. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm telling my truth, nothing but the truth. But you want to give this facade that you express your apologies right away, but you did not. There was no right away apology. 3 months is not right away. You just 3 months, just now 3 months after the fact, you know, out of the blue on somebody else's live, um, expressed it's not you. It wasn't you. I mean, you know, I'm just sick of the lies. Just sick of the lies. I just want truth, honesty, and just to be honest. Hey, Shannon, nice to see you. But my question is, what are you hiding that you have to private all those videos? Why? Why private the videos? What you got to hide? What do you have to hide? What about me, evangelist? What do you have to hide? Why me? Why me? What do you have to hide? Why me? Why me, evangelist? What are you hiding? What are you afraid of? The truth. That's what you're afraid of. The cold, hard, honest truth. Hey, Levon, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. How do I do the bridge? How, I see the dots, but I don't. She can be in the bushes all she wants to. I don't give a tail. I don't care. She could be in the bushes. I don't care. But she's not gonna come on my channel and make a fool out of me or make a mockery of my channel. She's not gonna do that. I'm sorry. She can cry, wail, holler. Why me? Why me? Why me? I'm the one who should be saying why me? Why me? Why was I the target? You taking your orders from somebody else. I'm not falling for this. I'm not involved in no shenanigans stuff. I'm not falling for that. I'm not. I'm not falling for that at all. And I'm just, it's just time for the real cold hard truth. Why was I the target? Why me? At 62, I have every right to speak my truth. As much bullying and harassing you've done to me for months and days, day after day, how dare you threaten me? Talking about you go to the police and go to YouTube. You can go to the police. I beat you to that. So don't start with me with that, going to the police, because there's a case against you already, and I'm not playing. Because what you're doing is cyberbullying and harassing, and I'm not tolerating it. I'm not going to put up with it. You don't scare me. You don't scare me, 62. I'm not harassing you. I'm not bullying you. I'm living my life, everyday life. You want to comment on the curtains that I had in my last life? I was on vacation in a very elaborate hotel. If you don't like where I stay on vacation, that's your issue. That's your problem. I have the luxury of going on vacation. I can afford to go on vacation. Can you afford to go on vacation? Can you? You too worried about my curtains and my background and my video, and I don't care about your wigs. I don't care about your teeth. I don't care if they're shark teeth, whale teeth. I don't care what kind of teeth you have. I don't care what kind of wigs you wear. I do not care. But I do care when you make a live about me. Think you scaring me. You're not scaring me. You don't scare me at all. You don't scare me. You're just a bully, just an older bully. You should be molding the next generation. You should be building people up instead of tearing people down. That's what you should be doing. And you're not in a special class either. You're just like anybody else on YouTube. There's nothing special about you being 62 because there's other 62-year-olds on YouTube. You're not the only 62-year-old on YouTube. It's not about you, 62. We need to be building each other up, lifting each other up, not tearing each other down. And you as a black woman should know better. I don't care if you did jail time. And I can't believe you even have the audacity to be bold and proud that you went to prison, you went to jail. How is that something to be proud of? You teaching the next generation that jail time is about that life. It's not about that life. It's not about that life. We need to be standing strong. And you call me a bitch one more time, you call me a hoe one more time, and you'll see the real me. If you ever send anybody to my house, my local police department will be waiting on you or anybody you send to my house. So don't ever threaten that you go send somebody to my house. Don't you ever in your life think you're going to do that to me. I got something for you. My police department got something for you. So show up on my door. Send somebody to my door and see what happens. You're running on thin ice, 62. You're running on thin ice. And I'm about to strike your channel. You say anything about me, ever. You understand me? You say anything about me. I'm going. Your channel will be gone. It's time for you to leave YouTube. You're not creating content. You're bullying. You're harassing. You're threatening people. You're intimidating people. I'm not afraid of you. Hear Her is not afraid of you. No one's afraid of you. You're nothing but the devil in sheep's clothing. Call yourself a church lady. Calling me a bitch. Calling me a hoe. Does your pastor know you acting like this on YouTube? The people you go to church with know that you clowning on YouTube like this? What about your children? What about your grandchildren? You're too old to be acting like this. And you want don't even get started on my looks. You make mention about my looks. And I don't care what you say about my looks, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. When I look in the mirror, I know I'm beautiful. God knows I'm beautiful. When you look in the mirror gets cracked. You know, you don't want to take me there. I'm not going to allow you to take me to that level, to go below the belt, but I'm not going to let you intimidate me. I'm not going to let you run me off of YouTube. So you try to make another video about me. I don't care if you even give a description of me. Your channel will be striked. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you the right way, the YouTube way. You're violating the rules of YouTube, and you have to be stopped, and you will be stopped. It's no more being, feeling sorry for the, oh, I'm 62 crap. No more. There's no more. No, it's time for you to hang up the your computer, turn the laptop off. Go volunteer at your church. How about that? How about volunteering at your church? You definitely don't need to be working with the youth at your church. That's for sure. You need to be going out to clubs, not clubs. You need to be going to singles, Christian singles or whatever. But you don't need to be on YouTube, and you're not doing anything creative. You're always in the mess. Stop saying you're not in the mess when you stay in the mess. You're ordered to stay in the mess. You're commanded and being paid to stay in the mess. I don't know why they used you, but you've come to the wrong person to bully, harass, and mess with. And I'm not putting up with it. I will not tolerate you, and I will not tolerate why me vow. Yes, I said it. Since you won't want to say my name in your title of your video, I'm saying your name in my live. Don't you ever come for me, ever. And I will forgive you on my time. You don't get to dictate to me when I want to forgive you. What you've done to me is humiliating. You have no shame. You won't even admit to what you've done. All you want to do is say you're sorry, but you don't want to say what you're sorry for what you've done. You want to say, oh, I don't want to be the cause of anyone's pain. But you started this. You and 62 concocted this story with your leader. You concocted this cockamamie story for clicks and views. And I'm not scared of you. I'm not. You could use the Bible. I know the Bible. So don't even go there with me when it comes to the Bible, because you fronting when it comes to the Bible, because all you doing is you hiding behind the Bible. You're hiding behind Jesus. That's what you're doing. You're not really trying. You confusing people, because if you was really saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost, you wouldn't be acting amok and acting a fool on YouTube. It's wonderful that you've shown your husband. That's fabulous. But we don't care. I don't care. I don't care that you have a husband. Let's talk about truth. Let's talk about these truths. You now all of a sudden you have never said that anyone was with you in the hospital or in rehab. When you yourself have said, my sons, I'm so thankful for my sons for being there for me and helping me. And then later in videos, you talk about your husband, and then you talk about your 2-year-old being in rehab with you. I know the protocols for COVID-19. I was in rehab. I was in and out of hospitals in last year. So you can't tell me I don't know what the protocols are for COVID for hospitals. And you want to create this narrative that you're a victim. You're being lied on. You're being talked about. Everybody talking about you in their lives, in their chat. Nobody cares. We just we just want you to give up the con, give up the scam, give it up, give it up. Tell the truth. It's better to tell the truth to be shamed in a lie. It's better for you to tell the truth. Everybody wants the truth. But the thing about it is, you keep lying so much and you just keep tripping over yourself. Every live you do, you tell a lie. You tell another lie and another lie and another lie and another lie. Everybody's tired of the lies. Just be the just be the real hood Val that you are. Stop hiding behind this persona that you're an evangelist, because you're not doing this for the Lord. Because if you were doing this for the Lord doesn't act this way. The Lord shows love. The Lord shows compassion. The Lord deals in honesty and truth. The Lord, the Lord don't act like this. The Lord don't involve himself in mess. The Lord don't allow his people to be caught up in the mess. Have you ever heard of being unequally yoked with people? If you're supposed to be for the Lord, why are you in the mess? I mean, if you're supposed to be saving souls, why don't you go over to the church sector? I mean, because you may be winning some people over with your fake persona, but you don't have me fooled. And I'm sure there's other people that you're not fooling. Because December 25th, you was texting me Merry Christmas, I'm in the hospital. But yet the text I got from your son on January the 3rd, you know, said to me via YouTube Messenger, not YouTube, Facebook Messenger, before you blocked me on Facebook, your quote unquote son, because for all I know, that could have been you. You did not wake up after your surgery on the 25th. So what day did you have your surgery? And it is important. You keep saying it's not important that people know when you've had this surgery, when it is, because you keep lying about when you had your surgery. You was on Marcella's live before you quote unquote was in, you said you was in the hospital or having surgery. Let's be real. Let's be real. There's so many dates that you got all up in the air, and you know it's just ridiculous. But you're hiding. You know you're just a fool. Because if you're not telling the truth, you're a liar. You are a liar. And you're demonic. You need help. And you have no right to expect me to come to your live, beckon me. I don't answer to you. I don't answer to you. I'm my own person. I will respond when I want to respond. And I'm responding now to your lies. I'm not going to allow you to defame me, to make me look like I'm a fool. I'm not going to let you do that. And what you're doing is blasphemy, using the name of the Lord. I'm not going to, I'm going to handle you the right way. And that's the legal way. So you can take that as you want it. because it's already in the process. And people need to wake up. I mean, there's so many lies, so much going on in these YouTube streets. You got, and people are so caught up with the money and cash apps and all this. It's a shame. The love of money is the rule of all evil. And it's like, I'm not gonna let anybody scare me or intimidate me about these YouTube streets or my channel. And if you don't like, if Val or anybody else, if you don't like me, there's other channels. Simple as that. I just not gonna put up with the BS. I'm not gonna put up with the lies, the slander. I'm not gonna put up with it, and I'll shout it to the rooftop. I'll proclaim my innocence as long as I want to, as long as I have to. I mean, people have a good sob story, especially when they bring the Lord into it. And when they bring Jesus into it, they got a sad sob story. You know, it's it's a mess. It's a mess. People people need to wake up. You're being fooled. The hollering and screaming, and that's not winning people to Christ or anybody's beliefs. Hollering and screaming and yelling and cursing people out. When does Jesus curse people out in the Bible? I've never seen Jesus curse anybody out. I've never. Hey, McClurg, I've never seen Jesus curse anybody out. Jesus was all about love. The only time Jesus got mad was when he turned the tables over. That's the only time Jesus got mad. But you never see Jesus act like this. Every day doing a live, screaming, howling, yelling, why me? What did I do? What did I do? But you stay in the mess. But it's like, you got your hands tied behind your back. I didn't do nothing. Oh, I was trying to fix, trying to fix things. Nobody needs your help. Everybody's grown on these YouTube streets. Nobody needs to be windmilling for somebody. And content creators, just as well as subscribers, let let content creators fight their own battles. Unless somebody wants you to be a mediator, you know, stay out of it. If it don't concern you. And that's the problem with some of these subscribers. Yes, I mentioned one subscriber in my last video because she involved herself in the mess. It don't concern her. I'm not being a bully. I'm the one that's being bullied and harassed. And I have every right to not accept an apology or take my time in accepting an apology. And to go to different chats to stir up the mess. That doesn't make things better either. We got to get better. People, we got to do better. Stop being bone carriers. Stop carrying bones from chat to chat. You know, if it's something a dire nature for that content creator to know for to protect their safety, or if they're being doxxed, feel free to private message them, but stay out of the mess. Because if somebody wants you to, you know, tag team with them in their battle, they would let you know. And it's frustrating to me to have content creators, involving themselves with subscribers and teaming up together and attacking other content creators and subscribers. We got to do better. We have to do better. And it's a shame that other sectors do better than our sector. We should be ashamed of ourselves. I mean, I don't see a lot of this kind of stuff in certain sectors, and it's terrible that you know some of us that um are black act hood, and it don't have to be that way. You can conduct yourself in a fashion to where you don't have to make us look bad. You don't have to, you know, curse somebody out and you know talk about their mama, talk about their aunt, uncle, this, that, and the other. You don't have to do all that. You know, and you have to have content. Create new content. Don't be beefing with somebody just to have content. Don't be beefing with other people just to create content. It shouldn't be about money. It should be about fun, activities, playing games, kiki and haha. And it shouldn't be about the drama and all the mess. Every day it's like, oh Lord, am I going to have a video done on me today? I mean, every day, every week, the focus is always on somebody else. Now we got this two robots. It's ridiculous, and I'm not about to follow no robot. I will not follow a robot. I mean, they just want us sucked into that stuff to take the focus off of what's going on. I mean, we've gone from the cancel John Yates to the all this other craziness. Now we got this Danny sister person, and I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. And why are people creating channels to bully and attack and call themselves creating content? I want to know that. That's not creating content. Bullying somebody or even seeing like counting how many times they've made a comment in a chat or I mean, who has time? Who has time to do that? I know I don't have time to be saying, oh my goodness, let's see, McClurk has been in my chat for an hour. She's commented like 20 times, blah, 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 blah. Who cares about how many times a person has commented in a chat? That's so petty. Very petty. And that's a good question about the petitions because I don't even know, like, what's the status of these petitions? I mean, it's like the petitions have gone to the wayside and, it's like free for all. Are you late? You you late? You always late. Or AT2. Welcome AT2. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And sometimes it's so hard. A lot of times to not react in a negative way. It's so hard because I've trust me. All these months I've stayed silent, and it's been hard. And I'm not the type of person to respond to in a violent way. But if I'm pushed into a corner, you know, anything will come out because when I'm back in the corner and keep stuff in, anything can happen. I reach my boiling point when things like that happen. Now the petition is I don't know what's going on with any of these petitions. The get rid of Danny Robert petition and all that. I mean, so many petitions that was taken down and put back up, taken down, put back up. I mean, why can't YouTube go back to being fun again? Why can't Friday nights be uplifting? It's the end of the week. Everybody's had a rough week. Some people have successful weeks. You know, you want to relax when you get home. You want to relax and go to YouTube and unwind. But it's hard to unwind when uh, you go to these different channels and everybody fighting with each other. Subscribers are fighting with the content creators and everybody fighting. And it's like, I don't understand why, you know, people are so competitive when it comes to these YouTube channels. There's enough channels, enough for everybody, you know, and people can support who they want to support. You know, I mean, you can't get mad at somebody for supporting somebody. But I don't understand when people support content creators that bully, or content creators that harass, or content creators that stay in the mess and just sit there and watch and think it's okay. Think it's okay to call somebody's grandmother or anything, anything. And people are lured into the drama. I mean, whatever happened to talking about what's going on, you know, under the reality TV world. You know, I know one thing. I'm tired of Will Smith. I'm not even talk. I don't even want to talk about that. I'm refraining from talking about Will Smith tonight. I just I'm just over Will Smith and Jada Smith. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And what's with that's another thing. What's with people aligning themselves with a robot and putting up these knife signs and Avengers, and I don't get that. You don't haven't even seen what this person look like. Haven't seen what the person looks like. And it's almost like certain people. I don't want to make this a racial thing, but it seems like certain people don't want black people to succeed, and that's the truth. A lot of cultures don't want black people to succeed, and we have people in our own culture that don't want our own people to succeed, and that's a problem. Why can't we support each other? Everybody has a talent and a gift. We could learn from each other. Somebody can be creative and artistic and doing any and everything, and their channels and stuff like that, and people can learn from that. We need to be building each other up and standing for truth and standing for what's right. I mean, it's just like, I just don't understand. It's like, why do people allow certain things to happen to people? I mean, is it going to take somebody to die or get killed or kill themselves for YouTube to wake up? Because mental illness in, in real life is real. And there are people that have mental illness. You know, I don't have mental illness, but I have mental, what do you want to call it? I suffer from depression, and but it's under control. But it's like anything can trigger my emotions, and it's just one little thing could set it off, and it's been hard. It really has been hard to stand strong and, not say anything when someone's saying something about me. People don't know me. I'm actually a good caring person. I love people. I give people the shirt off my back if I have it. I love people. I care about people. But I also, that's part of my problem. I wear my heart on my sleeves. So I get fooled and trust people. And I think we all have problems with that when we trust a person, we confide in a person, we think they're our friend, and then one will blow up, and then it's like, you know, you're you're no longer friends, and not only are you no longer friends, but then you spew hate for them. You go live on them and tell all their personal woes and woes that they told you in private. That's not a real friend. That's not a real friend. A real friend is there for you no matter what. Will take your secrets to their grave. They don't say, "Okay, I'm gonna hang on to receipts. I'm gonna record our phone conversations, and then if I don't get my way, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna tell the whole world, the whole kit and caboodle. I'm gonna spill the tea." And that's why there's so many different broken relationships, because people built these relationships on trust, and then when you have fallen out, then they're not there anymore. So then they want to air out all their secrets. That's why you have to be very careful in who you trust on these YouTube streets. People, you know, secretly record phone conversations. They save receipts. It's a good thing to save receipts, save text messages, save inboxes, because you never know what information will be needed later to help somebody else out or help yourself out when you have to defend yourself. You know, people have a problem with defending themselves when, if you didn't make people question having to defend, you know, question you, you wouldn't have to be defending yourself. If you were honest and telling the truth, you wouldn't have to be like, I have an attitude. I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't need to show no receipts. But if you accusing somebody of doing something, you got to show receipts. You got to have factual proof. If you're trying to accuse somebody of doing anything criminal, anything slanderous, you have to have factual proof before you go around accusing anybody. You can't just make a blanket statement saying, "Well, I heard this," or this is what I believe, and this, that, and the other. You can't do that. You have to be truthful. And if you're wrong and you get it wrong, be be the first to admit, "I'm wrong and I'm sorry." You don't wait months later. "Hey, Marcella, thanks for coming." You don't wait months later to say, "I'm sorry. I've said I'm sorry 1,000 times. What do you want me to do?" That's an attitude, and that's not sincere. And I'm not responding to a half ass sorry. Pardon my French. I'm not. How can I forgive when you don't mean it? You go live on me. You say you sorry, but you got an attitude. I'm not dealing with nobody's attitude when you're supposed to be apologizing, sincerely apologizing. Yes, you've apologized, but I don't see any sincerity in your apology. The devil is a lie. She ain't creating no church in this sector. She got some serious issues that she needs to address with a professional, and YouTube is not the place for her to um, express herself. It's just not, and I'm just telling my truth, telling how I feel. If she's in the bushes, I don't care. This is my channel. This is my home. You're going to come here to my home, and you're going to respect me. If you're going to be in the bushes, you shouldn't even be in the bushes. If you don't like what I'm saying, you shouldn't even be in the bushes. Same for 62. If you're in the bushes, 62, come out. Come out, devil. Come out. All you devils need to flee. And I mean that. I mean every single devil need to flee out of my chat. Anybody that's lurking, you know, y'all need to go. I cast out demons. I don't play. I don't deal with demons. I don't deal with demonic spirits. Demons have to flee from me. I mean, I don't put up with that. I will not. I just want just honesty and just clarity, and just tell the truth. I'm just tired of, you know, well, I said I was sorry. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? What more do you want? What more do you want? I want a real apology, a real one. Not wanting you to bounce from channel to person to person's channel, and you don't beckon me to your channel. I'm not. You're not my. I'm not your child. You don't call for me. You don't send your subscribers looking for me. And 3 months. It's almost 4 months now, and you want to apologize? Well, you should have apologized months ago when this lie was created. You should have went on YouTube and said, I wanted to say I'm sorry. This was a lie. I knew it was a lie. But no, you want to create this stupid narrative that, oh, you just, all of a sudden you just realize I wasn't the one. I wasn't the one that was the troll. I wasn't the one that was harassing your family. I didn't hack your accounts. But yet you were the one concocting this story with 62. Don't, I'm not gonna fall for this. I don't know her. I don't know her. When simultaneously you both went live on Wednesday, a week after I did my first live. Come on now. You don't want the people to know what the real truth is. You're afraid of the truth. That's why you took all those videos down, because you're afraid. You're afraid. You took all those videos down. But yet you say you're not a liar. You say you're not a liar. Yet when you was in Field of Grace's live, when I was there, oh, I I'm gonna put it back up. I'm gonna put the video back up. It's private, but I'm gonna put it back up. I've yet to see that video back up. In fact, you removed all the videos. Why? Why now would you private those videos? Why? Why? I want to know, Val, why? Why? Because you lied on me. You lied on me. And it's only right for you to tell the truth. It's only right for you to be honest. If you call yourself a woman of God, tell the truth. Be real. Be honest. Yes, you have me pissed off because you've lied on me. You slandered my name. And I'm not going to put up with that. You can scream, you can holler, you can yell all you want to. You can Scream and holler to heaven. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of your phony self. I'm sick of your lies. I'm sick of it. All of a sudden, you could walk. You had a slip up. You were standing. You could feel your toes. But now you've deleted. You've privated all those videos. Why? Why? You hiding stuff. But do you realize just because you hid it, people know what you've said. People have still have copies of the videos. Just because you private it don't mean nothing. Because people know the truth. People know you for who you are. You're a liar. Yes, you are a liar. Because you won't admit the truth. You won't admit what you've done to me. You will not admit what you've done to me. And you need to. You need to admit it. Admit it, Val. Admit it. You're not an evangelist. I'm saying it now. You're not. Evangelists don't act like this. I'm not afraid of you, Val. Because you slandered my name. And you give a half-ass apology. Saying that you're sincere. You're not sincere. I will tell my truth until you come out with the truth. Yes, I'm keeping on with this. I'm not afraid of you. You will not harass me. You will not bully me no more. You understand me, Val? You understand me? I'm not playing games with you. I'm not playing this game with you. Take off the holy gloves. Take it off. You're not of Christ. You're demonic. You need help. I'm praying for you because you need prayer. Because you're sick. You're a sick woman that needs Jesus. You need prayer. You've messed with the wrong subscriber, now content creator. You will not harass me anymore. You will not bully me anymore. It's already on record with the police department. Attorneys are already involved. I'm not playing with you or 62, and I mean that. You mess with the wrong one. You've bullied the wrong content creator. You've bullied the wrong subscriber. I'm not the one. You back me into a corner where I'm fighting with every strength that I have. I'm not afraid of either of you. And I will see you two in court. And I mean that. I will see you both in court. So get ready. Get ready. Stop being the victim when you are the bully. You're the harasser. You're the bully. I don't know who you're getting your packing orders from, but you mess with the wrong one. You've messed with the wrong one. I'm not the one. And I mean that. You've taken me there. I'm sorry for getting upset. I'm not upset. I take that back. I'm not upset. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm really calm. I'm calm. Oh God, I'm calm. I gotta laugh. Laughter does good like a medicine. But I'm not the one. I don't care if you're in the bushes. I don't care if people carrying bones. You need to be scared because I see your asses in court. And don't private message me no more either, saying you want to talk to me. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say because you're nothing but a liar. Until you can admit to me what you've done to me, I don't want to hear it. not privately either. There has to be a witness because you lie too much. You can't be trusted. Liars can't be trusted. I was in the hospital during 2021. I know what the protocols are. I'm not stupid. Other people can believe whatever they want to about you. If they want to believe this narrative that you was in a coma, Lord Jesus help me. I don't believe it. And all of a sudden you walking in Texas on vacation and smiling and bye. Tell that to somebody who cares because you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a fraud. And this is not slandering you because this is the truth. I'm not slandering you. You're not a special class. You are a bully. You're a bully. You're both bullies. And this victim is fighting back, fighting harder. I'm not afraid to speak my truth. I'm not afraid to speak for every victim of harassment and bullying. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to speak my truth. I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to lie. I don't. And where's your proof? Where's your proof? Show your proof. Show your receipts. You, when you're accusing somebody of something so heinous as this, you got to show proof. You have to have receipts. You don't have receipts. You're telling people to not. You don't. They don't have to prove nothing. All of a sudden, whatever happened to Marcella, being the one that's attacking your family. Oh, that's swept under the rug now. Because this was a false narrative that you chose to participate in. But when the walls start crumbling down and Jesus reveals the truth, because it's going to take an act of Jesus for you to tell the truth. Jesus is going to be the one to tell the truth. Jesus is my avenger, but also the courtroom and the judge is going to be my avenger too. Because you don't have the right to harass and bully me. You don't, and you won't. This victim is fighting back. I'm stronger. I'm wiser. I'm not gonna have pity parties for myself. I'm I'm not gonna let you have space in my head. I'm not gonna mentally allow you to have space in my head. I'm not. You're wrong. You're both wrong. In 62, I know I'm not gonna get an apology out of you, so I'll just see you in front of a judge for harassment and bullying. It's a crime. I have all the videos. Police have all the videos. You need to be scared. You need to be scared. Because I'm coming after you with the vengeance of the Lord, and with the authority of the United States, my rights as a human being in this country. You don't have the right to bully me, harass me, threaten me, make continuous videos on me, and think it's okay. That's not content. That's not entertainment. That's harassment. That's punishable by law. Check it out. Check your Florida law. I know what the laws are here in my state. So the cops in my state have to be in contact with the cops in your state. How about that? This is not a game to me. You've crossed the line for the last time. And I mean it. You do another if if you do a video on me tonight or tomorrow, your channel's getting striked. And I'm not afraid to strike your channel. Because your channel should have been striked a long time ago. It's time for you to hang up your hat. I forgot you don't wear hats. It's time for you to hang it up. Do something useful for your retirement while it lasts, while you're still free. How about that? Enjoy your freedom while you can. Because this is far from over. It's far from over. You're not intimidating anymore. And I'm not intimidated by what you say about subscribers. Talk English, woman. Subscribers. We don't talk Ebonics on YouTube. I don't need your help with subscribers. I got my subscribers on my own. You don't scare me. You don't scare me. Talk English. Talk English. We can't understand what you're saying. Sister Abbott, Sister Abbott, Sister Abbott, Sister Abbott. I'm fighting back. And I'm going to have victory in this war. So, Val, I'm not attacking you. I'm telling my truth on my channel. You're not being bullied on my channel. I'm telling my truth on my channel. How about that? Telling my truth on my channel. This is my home. This is my home. Show me the respect. You don't beckon me to your channel. You don't own these YouTube streets to call me out to your channel. You got the wrong one, woman. And I'm taking that evangelist name off. I'm not calling you evangelist because you're not an evangelist. You're Val. No, no, you're not Val. You're. Let me be nice, respectful. Hmm. I got to think about that. Since you're not an evangelist, what am I going to call you? Because your church needs to be involved and know about you. I don't care. I don't know what church you're affiliated with. They need to be shown every video. You need to be called out in your church. Because grown folks don't act like this. They don't. Go back to being the hood Val that you are. The what about me lady. The what about me lady. That's what I'm going to call you. The what about me lady. It ain't about you. It's not about you. Let's get the facts straight. It's not about you. Nobody's thinking about you. Nobody cares about you until you tell the dang on truth. See, you making me curse. And I don't curse. Yeah, Black Diamond. She was supposed to go on her channel and give me an apology. She did not do that. She wants to give this narrative that she's apologized when it happened. This didn't just happen yesterday. This was 3 months ago that this woman has trashed me, went along with this narrative. And this is a shame for the black community for these people to be acting like this. It's terrible. It's a shame that our community is acting like this. Grown folks. And I have no shame in my game of who I am and my age. I'm 48 years old and I look good for my age. So 62, you don't I don't look older than you. You look old enough to be my grandmother who's deceased. Thank you very much for the grandmother comment in your video. My grandmother is deceased. Thank you very much. You're very hurtful and cruel. You should know better. You should know better. Instead of being on these YouTube streets, you need to be feeding those ducks, feeding those chickens where you live. Black Diamond, you're not gonna come in here and avenge uh, EV. Black Diamond Evangelist has apologized to her subscribers, not to me. And Black Diamond, her apology is not sincere. Her apology is not sincere. Well, I got rid of that troll. I'm trying to find a moderator, but I don't know how to click the moderator button. How do I hit the mod button? How do I? AT2. Help me mod two people. YouTube. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. AT2. I can't figure this out from YouTube on adding mods. Hold on. I'm back. I can't get that figured out. I can't figure out how to get the to add mods. And I tried going to YouTube and I couldn't get it. Chopping down the trees. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I heard about you. Chopping down the tree. Chopping down the trees. Welcome. Welcome. Red labels. Hey, 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 Q. Can somebody show me how to add mods? Never mind. I think I'm good. So how everybody doing tonight? I feel so much better. I do. I really feel better. I do feel better. Andrew told me, but I did that. I did exactly what Andrew told me. I went to YouTube and did nothing. I went to YouTube and it did nothing. So what's everybody got planned for this weekend? Anybody got good plans for this weekend? I read it. I read it. I did exactly what she said, and it didn't work. I went to YouTube. Okay, see if that'll work. I'm not gonna worry about mods right now. Yes, I saw the chat on my phone. Welcome, chopping down the trees. So am I supposed to use my iPad then? You, I don't know. What's everybody got planned? So I go to YouTube. Oh, this is just. Ugh. You going to bed this early? Q, you going to bed this early? Q, you going to bed this early? It's Friday night. Oh, Chi Town, you gonna be up all night making t-shirts and popcorn. Oh, 12 a.m. That's nothing for you. You the party animal. Chopping down the trees. When did you start your channel? Can everybody? Can y'all hear me? Chi-town, you got a lot of Easter orders. Yeah, he don't come play when it comes to selling those homes. How early is your first client, Miss Ree? 8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's too early. Oh Lord, no way. A prom event in April? Anybody got Easter plans for Easter? Anybody cooking for Easter or going out? Ah, good night, Q. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming and supporting. What's everybody doing for Easter? What's everybody cooking for Easter? Okay, I gotta tell you all about my vacation from hell this past week. My vacation from hell in Vegas. Vegas was supposed to have been fun, exciting. It was the only excitement that I had. was meeting Vegas girl. That was the only excitement of my Vegas trip. Everything else went to hell in a handbasket after that. You can't cook. Who said that they can't cook? Oh, my clerk. You could learn how to cook on YouTube. It was fun. It was cool. Yes, Vegas. It started when I checked into my hotel on Saturday morning. I had a late arrival. My flight. Good morning, Carol. My flight um arrived late, so I didn't get to my hotel till like I would say like 1 o'clock, 1:30 because of the shuttle. And then I get there. It They didn't have what I requested when I made my reservation, not the room, but I had to wait for hours. And then when I got to my room, my sheets had stains on them. Not the sheets, the coverlet had a stain on them. The bedding was not like the picture at all. Pillows were crappy pillows, old dated rewashed pillows. They expected me to change my own bedding. I'm like not having that. Had Didn't get to go to bed till like 3:30, 4 o'clock because I had to leave my room for them to change my bedding. And then with COVID, I would have I would think hotels change sheets every day, but no, they only change sheets when you check out. That's the first I've ever heard. Yes, hours. And I mean, I just have problems with housekeeping to you name it, and they wouldn't take anything off. Maybe they only want to take like $144 off. And Treasure Island. I had stayed there 10 years ago. 10 years ago, they had great customer service and hospitality. But nowadays, everywhere you go, it don't matter if it's the hotel or the airport, you get treated with disrespect. Yes, Levine. The guy came up and he go have his arms out with the coverlet. And I said, what's that for?" He's like, uh, "For you to change I said, "I'm not changing this." I said, "You better send somebody up here to change my bed." Vegas girl. I was treated so rude by the manager. There was I talked to the nightmare the mid morning or whatever you want to call it manager. The daytime manager was rude. I was pissed. I was so pissed. And then it's like nothing. Not like they had a spa, but spa was being remodeled. Why you advertising you have a spa but it's closed? I'm the guest from heaven, not the guest from hell. Well, if I'm paying $1,200 for the week, I expect top of the line service. I expect sheets to be changed every day. I expect floors to be vacuumed, floors to be swept and mopped, dust to be wiped off and cleaned up, showers to be clean. I mean, that coverlet just grossed me out, and the pillows by themselves. Oh, I looked at those pillows, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And the manager had the nerve to say, "Well, because of COVID, that this is what we have." I'm sorry, you charging 500, almost 500 a night for my room, and no telling how high these other rooms are, and you tell me you can't afford to buy pillows? Pillows. Yes, I was bitching about pillows. Vegas girl, my sheets get changed once a week. But I was not at home. I'm at a hotel where they're supposed to be um what do you want to call it? COVID-19 certified or whatever you want to call it, in compliance with cleaning. I paid that much because everything was everything was high. Everything. Part of those that 1,200 was all the resort fees. Resort fees. They have a washing machine. And how can a hotel be out of washcloths? I had to wait 2 days for washcloths. Washcloths. Vegas girl, cut it out. Listen to me. You know, Levon, you would have been depressed because it you would not have been happy at all. Because I sat in my room while the one of the cleaning people came in. I didn't hear no running water in the bathroom to clean out the tubs or anything. I had to call a supervisor. I'm like, she did not clean out the tub or the sinks. And then when the manager came up, housekeeping manager came up, when the housekeeping manager came up, she's like, "Wait a minute! Look at all this dust on the on 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 the lamps. She's supposed to have been dusting the lamps. She didn't dust the lamps." Yeah, it was spring break weekend. It was horrible. And everything was dated. Okay, so the picture on the website and the pictures on the elevator showed these wonderful white, striped shams on the bed, and it had a really nice decorative, uh, contrasting pillow, and then at the bottom of it had a folded, uh, coordinating, matching throw blanket that matched the pillow. I get into my room and I'm like, "What is this? This is not the picture." I was hot. Like, if I'm paying that kind of money, I expect to get what pictured. I felt I was in an episode of Golden Girls. I really did. I was just like, ugh. It made me so depressed. It did. It made me so depressed. I stayed in my room, had the blinds closed. I was just, I had, it took me 3 days to get out of my room. 3 days. I mean, if they don't, and the thing to me that gets me is if you don't change the sheets but once a week, once they check out, that's gross. What if people having sex on those beds? You mean tell me they're not gonna change the sheets till they check out? It was a big old brown stain. Did you say bikini pool party? Bikini pool parties. Yeah, I was grossed out. I'm like, do you know how many people walk on this floor? Like, you all clink, clink. Y'all use your dirty feet to come in my room and walk in the bathroom. You don't sweep or mop or vacuum the sleeping area until a person checks out. I was just grossed out. I'm a germaphobe. I don't deal with stains. And the pillows, oh my god, the pillows, old pillows. I mean old pillows. They were flat, they were crunched up. I did my research, Vegas girl. I did my research. I stayed at the hotel before. I thought it was a fabulous hotel back 10 years ago. The furniture is dated and chipped. Even down to the furniture, old and dated, and they call it themselves remodeled. They really call themselves remodeled. 8, 10 years ago, I like to hide that. I like to forget that memory. I did go shopping at Dillard's. I did a 10-minute shopping spree. I just I like shopping. I just don't have the patience to shop. So I just took 10 minutes, found my size, and went to the checkout. I spent I got several outfits that would have cost me $600 or more for under $200. No, she did not tell me where to stay, Miss Reed. No, she did not. I won't be staying there when I go to Vegas for my birthday. Ma, are you calling me Ma? I'm not that old. Chopping down the trees. Down the trees, you good. You funny. Chopping down the trees. I stayed at the hotel before. Ma, Ma. I'm old enough to be in high school. No, I'm just kidding. I did know what I was doing, but next time I'm going to, first of all, never plan to stay in Vegas longer than 5 days. I stayed there 8 days, 8 long days. The highlight of my trip was meeting Vegas girl. I mean, that was the best part of the trip, other than the shopping at Dillard's. Meeting Vegas girl was the highlight of the trip. I'm not talking about Vegas. I'm just talking about the hotel. The hotel was the bad experience. And I should have asked Vegas girl ahead of time how much the cost is there. Oh my goodness. Cheeseburgers, hamburgers, 25 bucks. I was just like, whoa. I should have took the first trip out of Vegas after 4 days. And it was spring break too. Don't do that. Don't. That's the second vacation I've ever done where I went and it was spring break. Because several years back, I went to Orlando to Disney World for the first time since high school. Never will do that again. Don't ever go to a city during spring break. Vegas girl. So I wanted to go to White Castles because where I'm originally from in St. Louis, they had White Castles. Well, they had White Castles um, in Vegas, and I asked the uh, Uber driver if he would take me to White Castles, and he was just like, uh, "I could take you to the one by the airport because the other one here, I'm gonna have to let you out because they don't have a drive-through." Oh, Harris. Wow, $10. Ew, Eugenia, that sounds gross. Bed bugs, bodily fluids. Yeah, that's gross. It's the Vegas girl. Stop. Stop trying to show out. You showing out. You showing out. Yes, I wanted to go to a drive-through White Castles. Yes. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on. Okay, back. I had to go to the bathroom. Whew. Whew. I was holding it for a while. Whew. Vegas, girls. You trying to rat me out? I wanted to go to Checkers too. I had to Uber everything, Uber eat everything. It was just too expensive. Yeah, I tell you, the um, Treasure Island, they treated me like crap. I asked for blankets, I asked for hangers, I got the riot act from the housekeeper person. 20 hangers! 20 hangers! The Uber driver wouldn't take me to White Castles. I was so mad. He wanted to charge me more to take me to the airport to get White Castles. That's another thing that's expensive. When you send your laundry out at the hotel, that was the most expensive laundry I've ever done in my life, and I will not do that again. Well, the reviews that I saw looked fantastic. Vegas girl, stop. You still harping on the drive through White Castles. Well, the reviews that I saw, it kept saying, "Oh, it's great. Oh, it's wonderful. I had a great stay. Oh, the pool was open. Oh, this and oh that." Good night, Miss Reed. Thanks for coming tonight. Your friend of mine takes her own bedding too. So when I come back to Vegas, it won't be for 8 days. See, I couldn't even walk the strip. I was so pissed. There was no way I was gonna be able to use my walker walking down the strip. I was like, "Just no way." And like they have motors, they have they rent motor scooters or whatever you want to call them at the hotel, but I wasn't about to pay for that. I mean, I wanted to see Chippendales. I wanted to see the Thunder Down Under. Oh man, I mean, I want to see the Motown review. That'll be on my next trip to Vegas. That'll be my next trip to Vegas. No, it wasn't an old site. It was traveler. What is it? Travel.com. Travelers.com. I don't know if they were still there or not. All I was concerned about was Thunder Down Under. I would want to see Thunder Down Under so bad. Eddie Griffin was still there. And you buy sheets and blankets and throw them away after you've been at a hotel. Carol, why? There's just too many people when I went to Vegas. Too many. I'm not a crowd person, and I was just too. It was just too overwhelming. I have to do a thorough review of any hotel I stay at moving forward when I go to Vegas or any city. 1,000 thread count sheets on a vacation? Really? I mean, too many room tour videos. Good night, McClure. Thanks for coming. I'll sleep well. Good night, Vegas girl. Okay, those of you ladies that are single and not married, have you all had the hardest time dating during the pandemic? Good night, Eugenia. Thanks for coming. Good night, everybody. Yeah, any single people, anybody single, have are they having any luck dating during the pandemic? That's what I want to know. I mean, I'm just like struggling. Like, how long do you? I mean, do you put off meeting people till all these different viruses are over, or do you just meet people for coffee? Yeah, Mimi, it's like dating. What's that? I mean, I mean, the struggle dating period. It's like it's it's real. It's just like the struggle of dating. People. I don't know. It's just like people are not honest. Even when it comes to dating, people are not honest. What the hell is Pune? Pune, 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 Pune. What the hell? chopping down the tree. Oh, never mind. I know what it is. Never mind. Never mind. I already know. It's like just dating. Period. It's just people are not honest. It's like you ask an honest question, you don't get an honest answer. I mean, I just think people nowadays are too bold when it comes to dating. They want to, especially the ones that come from the foreign countries. They all already want to say "I love you," and you never met them. I'm like, no, thank you, nope, nope, nope. I just don't. I mean, dating is just it's 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 so complicated. I mean, either they don't want to work or they want you to work more than them, or they're still living at home with their parents, or they're living with a relative. It's just strange to me that people they have high expectations, but they don't. They're they're not living up to the expectations to what they're requiring. I mean, they want you to be highly educated. They want you to have a job. They want you to have your own bank account. They want you to have your own car, your own place. But then it's like, and they, some of them don't want to work. Some people, men, women, they don't want to work. And I mean, I love working, but due to my health, I can't work right now. And a man just gonna have to understand, you know, if he gonna be the king of the castle, he gonna have to understand the queen of the castle is on vacation. But for real, it's just like people have so much all these high expectations, but then they themselves are not at the level of the people that they have all these high expectations for. And it's like trying to find a man at church. That's a joke because guys at church they worse than the people that don't go to church. Can be worse than the people that don't go to church. Go to these dating apps. You might get a serial killer. You just can't. It's just hard to find companionship. Hard to find a friend in real life, let alone companionship. And people, I mean, it's just people play too many games. I mean, everybody's an adult, and you need to tell people up front what your expectations are and what you're looking for when it comes to dating. You don't need to wait till the third or fourth date and say, "Oh, I just want to be casual. I'm not looking for a relationship." I mean, I guess I guess I, I don't know. People, I guess, are different these days. Well, unfortunately, if a man is not looking my way, it's hard to not uh look for a man if a man is not even looking my way. or vice versa. It, you know, you have, like they say, meet. You can meet a person at the grocery store. That don't work. You can't go to the meat department and ask about the beef. Or you can't go to the produce department and ask a guy, "Oh, uh, can you tell me about these melons?" I mean, I mean, come on. I mean, nowadays these dating apps is how people are meeting each other. And it's like I'm a little bit leery with people photoshopping, shopping their photos, or using other people's photos or using filters and stuff like that on these apps. It's just I don't. I've never been. I've dated people like that I've met like on chat lines and uh Yahoo, not Yahoo, YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook groups and stuff like that. But never, like I've never joined. I've joined Plenty of Fish, but I've never met anyone off of Plenty of Fish. Uh, I'm trying to think what other dating websites are there. I mean, it's like I don't even know what's the norm anymore. I mean, there's so many different codes for different types of dating groups. I mean, I wouldn't mind me going to farmersonly.com, but I don't want to be on a farm. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, it's like, and a lot of guys these days, they don't want to date someone who's 48, or 49, and then the ones that are my age, men that are my age or thereabouts my age, they're looking for somebody younger, or um, that's just complicated. Just complicated. Just real complicated. It's like people, men, women, are not upfront anymore. They lead you on, or they ghost you. I can't even remember the last time I went out on a date. I can't. I mean, guys don't court women anymore. They don't, or vice versa. People don't, there's no romance anymore. It's just, oh, let's go out for coffee, or let's go out for drinks, and hmm, you want to go to my place? Oh, sure. Or you want to come to my place? Oh, sure. Everybody has their own expectations these days, and no one's looking. I don't know of anybody any that looks for long-term relationships anymore. Long-term relationships are hard to find. You got people that they just want to just date, date around. They don't want to commit. They just to um date around, sleep around. But I can't do that. I can't, bounce from bed to bed, man to man, and all that kind of stuff. Too many diseases out there, and it's just not safe. And then it's like some people are psycho. You reject them, and they start stalking you and stuff like that. And it's just too complicated. Too complicated. Way too complicated. Way too complicated. Has anyone ever been set up by a family member or a friend and it didn't work, or it did work. Anyone been set up on a date by a family member or a friend, and it was a disaster or it was a success? 14 people in the chat. Anybody want to speak up? Anyone been set out up on a date with a family member or a friend that was a disaster or a success? That's true, Carol. Too many games. Too many games. Oh, wow. Much success, Carol. 30 years. That's a long time. In this day and age, that's a success. So, was it a blind date or did you get to see a picture of them? Levon, what's your question? Good night, chop down the trees. My question was, have you ever been set up by a friend or a family member and it was a disaster or a success? I don't think I've ever been set up, but years ago when I was a teenager, I was set up with, you know, dates with friends, but I wouldn't do that today. It's always awkward. It's usually awkward when it don't work out because they think that they found you a catch. Oh wow, Carol! But it took y'all 3 years to to decide on whether or not you all liked each other 3 years after meeting. And with my mother, I don't know if I would trust her judgment when it comes to dating. I don't know. I can't believe it's almost 2 a.m. where I'm at, and I'm wide awake. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm awake. But since I've been home from vacation, I haven't been able to sleep at night. I'm just glad to be in my bed, my own house. Let's see. What everybody got planned for the weekend? Anybody got anything special planned for the weekend? Not Easter weekend, this weekend. Speak up, everybody. 12 people in the chat. What y'all got planned for the weekend? Bush people come out. Bush people come out. To me, it would have ended with when you said he had no home, no home and no job, no job, no home. Nice don't always pay the bills. Being nice don't always pay the bills. Because I'm sure if you entertain that idea, oh, okay, Carol. Yeah, you gotta be more than nice. You gotta being charming is great to get a job, but or a date. But you gotta have some type of ambition. You gotta have to want something in life. You have to have a purpose in life. You can't just think stuff's just gonna sit and pop into your lap. It doesn't work that way. Hi, people in the bushes. Hey, come out. It's okay to say hi. It's okay to say hi. I won't bite. I won't bite. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't bite. I'm glad that the concert was really good. Waiting to be discovered. Waiting to be discovered. Then I go find you, uh, discover you in a club. Then I go discover you sitting at home. That's funny. That's too funny. That's too funny. Levon, I watched your video the other day. That was cool. That was a great video with your company. That's a great video. You still shy though. You spoke, but you were still shy. I am glad that I was able to express myself tonight. You know, it was needed for me to express how I felt. A little shy. I just, need to work on my confidence on camera. I have confidence. It's just I just got to get used to being in front of the camera and just speaking because I'm shy. I'm not a camera person. I'm very reserved. I'm very quiet. And tonight, it just came out. And I had been holding it so long, and I just needed to express myself. I just needed to get everything out, because everything was so bottled in, inwardly, and it's not good to hold things in, especially as long as I held that in. You know, it was freeing and liberating for me to get all get my point across and get all that out. To be able to express myself in a way that people can understand and see my realness. I don't have to pretend or um, show any crocodile tears to get my point across. And that's what I've been trying to do, is just be real and be authentic. You know, nobody wants to come to somebody's channel that's not going to be real and honest. I'm just going to be me, and I was me. It's you know, it's it was so freeing to express myself, because for so long I just I've been like that all my life. I've always kept things in, never expressed it until things got to a boiling point, or I got back or pressed it to against a wall. And that's how I am, and that's you know it's it takes a lot to have courage to go live and 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 express your feelings to people that you don't know. You know, everybody has fears, and everyone has things that they need to conquer. And my fear is speaking to people. I've always done that, whether it been in high school, college, going in front of the class and, reading a paper or something like that. I've always been shy. And, I spoke from my heart, you know, and, and I will continue to express my feelings until my feelings are validated and are heard and the truth comes out, you know. Oh, that's an interesting quote. Because all my life I've been quiet and reserved. I've never like uh, acted out in anger. I've always been the peacemaker. Never a trouble starter. I've always been a kind and loving human being. That's how I was raised. My mother didn't raise me to fight anybody. You know, I could defend myself, but I don't have to put up with or tolerate being attacked or bullied or anything like that. I my mom raised me, as a single mom, and she did the best that she could to raise me, and I'm just proud that she instilled in me values that that helped me helped me to be the woman that I am today. I don't have to lie to express myself or to get what I want. I try to be truthful and forthcoming. And sometimes the truth can be brutal and blunt. You know, I'd rather have somebody tell me the truth than tell me what I want to hear. And that's just how I feel, because a lot of times we want to hear, things to make us feel good. You know, we don't want to hear the negative stuff. Well, not just negative stuff, but we don't want to hear the truth. Sometimes we have a tendency to um, gravitate to negative people. Negative people have a really bad negative energy, and pull they pull everyone around them down. So I try to surround myself with positive people and people that are encouragers and people that have goals and people that see themselves as a human being and treat others how they want to be treated. Because that's how um, I treat others the way that I want to be treated. I, I I don't swear or curse. It it takes me, I guess I would say, to a boiling point to where I actually say a curse word, and and sometimes people will take you there, and sometimes we have to watch um our control have to control how people will um try to get us upset or agitated, because people like to trigger us, whether it be in words or things that they do. Because we all have trigger things that trigger us. It could be something in our childhood, something in our past, you know I'm the type of person that I don't like nobody raising their voice at me. I don't care if it's a person in authority or someone an equal level as me. Don't raise your voice at me. If I'm coming to you respectfully, I expect you to treat me, respectfully. I, I'm not going to curse you out or call you out your name or dog you out, talk about your parents or anything like that. You know, we're all adults. There's too many people that are um, going for the juggler, going below the belt. Your mama this, your grandmother that. You know, you ugly. Look at your, look at your skin or look at your what whatever they want to attack you with. You know, people don't realize their words are a weapon. Their words are a weapon, and you never know how your words will affect people. You know, I try to be very careful in how I word things, and sometimes, I'm sensitive. I grew up very sensitive. I would cry at the drop of a hat, my mother would say, and I would just everything what everything that a person would say, it would bother me, and it's all about how you say it and how you approach people and how you approach the subject and situation. Too many times, um, we lash out in anger instead of coming to people in love and peace and caring. You know, how you know I I try to think of it this way: how would how would I feel if somebody came up to me in a offensive way, but if it was said differently, I would you wouldn't take offense to it, or I wouldn't take offense to it. So it's all in how your delivery. It's the delivery. Your delivery. You could still um be respectful to people, but you still don't have to put up with being talked to any kind of way. And you could politely say to them, "I'm sorry, what you said to me bothered me. You know how you said what you said. It was offensive to me." But it sometimes it's hard to communicate with people because some people can come off as intimidating, and that's true. People, you know, have this um not necessarily aura, but they have a like they're real confident. They're cocky. That's what I'm trying to say. Cocky. 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 I mean, sometimes it's great to be confident, but you don't have to be cocky with your confidence, because sometimes that people can be offended by you, you know, being cocky. You might not think you're being cocky, but other people might take offense to that. And it's I'm working on watching how people talk to me, because if you want me to respect you, you have to come to me in a respectful manner. You can't come to me in a demeaning manner and disrespectful manner and think I'm going to be okay with it. People need to be respectful of one another. You can agree to disagree or don't agree at all, but you don't have to insult somebody. You don't have to, you know, tell a person off. You know, I, I've just been, you know, trying to watch how I say things, how how my delivery is. Because some people might take what I say one way, another person can interpret it another way, and I'm just every day is a new day, and I teach myself things and learn things and on my own every day, and it's helping me to be a better person to listen to other people. And sometimes it's good to have a listening ear. You know, people, need an outlet or need someone to vent to hear them out and just breathe. You know, because keeping stuff bottled in, that's not good for anybody. And there's so many um people out here that suffer from depression, suffer from mental illness, suffer from PSD, suffer from all type of illnesses and ailments, and you never know how that person's going to be triggered. And I mean, so many people, whether no matter what class of life you're in, you know, are suffering from some form of mental illness, and they're killing themselves. They're harming other people. They're you know they're crying out for help. You never want to be the cause of someone's demise or cause somebody to go over the edge. There's no fun in torturing someone mentally just to make yourself look good or to make yourself feel good. And that's real truth. I mean, so many times I you know, you, you, you play back things throughout your life, you know, things people have said, certain situations and how you reacted and stuff like that. And that builds up over time. And if you don't let stuff go, it'll continue to build, and, I have to let go and release that pain and release the the anger from what people have done to me. I mean, I have to at some point I have to not just forgive them, but I have to forgive them for not just myself, but to have peace and move on with my life. And you know, forgiving is a hard thing to do. Forgiving is one thing, forgetting is another. But to have continuous memories, continuous videos, or anything uh, that's that triggers that pain and that sorrow, you know, it it doesn't help um, with my growth. It only hinders me back to get triggered. And I'm not going to allow somebody to trigger me and let me go there and allow my mind to spiral out of control to where I'm uh, mentally hurting mentally to where I would, I don't want to get to that level of where I would want to cause harm to myself because that's not who I am and what I'm about. You know, I'm all about love, and I can't allow people to n- pick at me and pick at me and pick at me and pick at me and pick at me, pick at me, pick at me until I snap. You know, I'm not going to allow myself to do that. I'm not going to allow myself to be harassed, bullied, attacked. I'm not going to allow myself to carry that weight, you know, that burden of somebody just attacking and attacking like a bulldog, attacking, attacking, attacking for no reason. No reason. I'm a content creator, subscriber. I like everybody. I love everybody. I don't hate anybody. I'm here, you know, I'm all about peace and love and, lifting people up and, building each other up. You know, just because someone has beef with another content creator doesn't mean I want to get myself involved in their beef. That's their beef. That doesn't involve me. That doesn't mean I can't um, be friends with that content creator. I'm not going to get myself in the middle of other people's battles. And I just want everybody to just get along, stop the drama, get back to creating your content, lift each other up, like and subscribe to each other's channels, support each other, build each other up, build each other's channels up, partner up, team up, you know. It's better to work together than to work apart, you know. And don't think about the money aspect of YouTube. Just think of the building of the relationships, the building of partnerships, the building of being a successful content creator that has good content that people want to see and share, like and share. That's all, that's all I'm about, you know. I want people to like my content. You know, it's not easy getting up here in front of people talking real everyday life stuff, you know. I'm as real as it can get. My pains are real, you know. The blood through my body is real. I bleed, I have pain, you know, my feelings are real. My feelings are real. And I'm okay to express how I feel on my channel. And I have enough respect to not curse anybody out. I'm not I'm not gonna I'm not about that. I'm not about cursing anybody out. It's like we need to love one another. I was on my Facebook earlier today and one of my friends' young son was shot. You know, gun violence. I mean, people this is this is so serious in this day and age and time. we're killing each other. Black on black crimes, we're killing each other. Instead of saving each other, we're killing each other. We're fighting each other with words, meaningless, meaningless words. I mean, not meaningless words, but we're making threats. We're doxing. We're doing all kinds of crazy, psychotic stuff. It's not normal. Not normal at all. It's not, sometimes it's like people need a to be evaluated and seen by a professional. I mean, because people are getting out of control. It's totally getting out of control. And I'm going to continue to stand up for myself and for others that are being harassed and being bullied. You know, things have got to change. YouTube has to step up and start protecting those that are being harassed and bullied. They have to step up and start start doing what they're supposed to do when people are not following the guidelines of the community of YouTube. Bullying and harassing on the internet should never be tolerated, ever, ever. And I just thank everybody for being here. Thank you for those that are in the bushes. I'm just a regular person with my own thoughts, with my own opinions. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm just speaking my truth and saying how I feel and expressing my opinion. And I want to thank you all, and I hope you all have a great night. And I hope to see you and talk to you all soon. Have a great night, everybody.